Greetings traders, welcome back to another YouTube video. I trust you're all well and great to start the next week. So guys, if you're new on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, set the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. Like, share and comment. So every week at the end of the week on a Sunday evening, we analyze the charts and prepare for the upcoming week. Without any further ado, let's continue. Currently, you're looking at the USDJPY on the daily time frame. So intraday, I usually trade intraday, but then mostly I'm a swing trader. So I analyze the markets from the monthly time frame to the monthly time frame to the smaller time frame. So if you can see on this weekly time frame, you can see prices have been dropping for quite some time, broke out, correction, continuation, broke out of the high, impulsed, pulled back to this low, giving us a bullish engulfing here, impulsed. And currently this week was full of strength because we had the CPI numbers coming out. Let's go to the daily. So on the daily, let me see, 1 2 3. So this candle is supposed to 1 2 3 come here. So this is where we could possibly receive a pullback. So let me jump. Okay, let's talk about the daily quickly. We had the high area here, price impulsed. This area was previous resistance, 10 support, price pullback, retested, continue with the uptrend, broke out of this high during the course of the week, impulsed, and currently we are looking to get a pullback before we continue. So we haven't received a pullback, we only received an impulse. Remember, every time we on a market, we get on an uptrend market or a bullish market, we get higher highs and higher lows, and then also followed by an impulse and a pullback. So currently we just got a you got an impulse. This was not a clear pullback. We got an impulse. We need to get a second touch at least to make it more strong. So possibly something like this could happen. We could get a at this high, because you can see, let me zoom out this chart so that we see clearly. This area there is a previous high. It's a resistance zone, a supply zone. So price came back at the supply zone. So price with the continuation, the uptrend here, you could get at least a price respecting the resistance zone and get a little pullback. Then from here we could see institutional traders coming in to buy. You understand? So we trade like institutional traders, the hedge funds, banks, and etc. So once price pullbacks, will come and buy, unless maybe it breaks out or something happens. But there should be a pullback according to the trading rules. So this is what I'm expecting on the USDJPY. The CPI numbers came out positive. You can see this move here was actually a move from the CPI, but firstly we got a spike to the downside. This was a sell, some call it sell to buy. I posted the previous video. I'll attach the link on the description box on how I traded the CPI. Actually, I think the video is not out. Sorry, the video is not out yet. I still need to edit it, and it'll be dropping this coming week. I'll link the description on how I traded the NFP or even the ADP, non-farm employment. So guys, this we got a pullback, a spike on the CPI event, and then you got a impulsive move. So even if you can see, this is a high, we got a breakout, we never got a pullback. So still, if you do not pull back to test this low, at least you could pull back to test this previous breakout here, just around 144026. But according to my analysis, pull back from there to this low, and then we start to buy with stop loss below here, waiting for candlestick confirmation. Then it could be ideal, targeting the next possible target at, let's see the next possible target. Let me zoom out a bit. So this is an order block. Price have not yet come to test this high. So the next possible target could be at, after we pull back to that low, the next possible target could be at 146990. So that's some great amount of pips, and then from there we could even move further up. So now on the EURUSD, as we've analyzed the USDJPY, we understand pair correlation, as I always speak about pair correlation. So if you can take a closer look, we had price dropping respecting the first touch, second touch, and the third touch. This was a spike from the CPI, so sellers came in here. You understand? As I mentioned that we could get sells, but after we broke below, but already this is a supply zone, so institutional traders have already entered. So with the USD being bullish, this means that with pair correlation, the Euro USD will also be bearish. It's on a bearish trend, and if you can see, when I zoom out, the pair has been on a downtrend for maybe a couple of days now. So currently we're experiencing a consolidation, but yet to be followed by an impulsive move. So considering that, I'm saying that I'm predicting and anticipating that the dollar will be pulling back the coming week, this week. So meaning that the Euro USD as well will be pulling back, testing the previous breakout. We can see at this low area here, or the breakout, the neckline, price will possibly come retest the zone at $1.09942 region. From there we could start taking sales with stop loss above the supply zone and tanking down. That's my prediction on the Euro USD for this coming week. Yes, this is a demand zone, a little pullback to the upside, then from there we'll start to sell. Now on the GBPUSD, I was analyzing the GBPUSD on a Friday, and I took a couple of trades, then I lost on this consolidative state. I was questioning this consolidative state that currently we could be expecting an impulsive move, but the GBP was not agreeing. So we had sellers coming in there first stage. Currently we're seeing a correction. So this is a correction, this is a pullback, this is a pullback. So maybe we could get even a further pullback to the upside. So if you take your trades here during the week and it fails, don't go in heavy. Possibly this could be a first trade, then your second trade you could take it somewhere there at 1.27468. Then from there you could place your stop loss just above the supply zone and hold your trades to the downside. But eventually I'm anticipating that it could break. So guys, remember that when we are trading, we are reactive, so anything can happen. But what I will do, I will be reactive. I don't just anticipate and command the market that it must sell or buy. It can do anything it wants to do. I will just react. You understand? For instance, if it breaks below, then it's confirming that it's continuing to sell. If it breaks above, then it's confirming that it's a change of direction. Then you must look to take buy orders. Liquidity is taking place. So this is what I'm anticipating on the GBPUSD. Now on the USDCHF, I've spoken about it on the previous analysis. We're still having a consolidative state, and this candlesticks looks impressive. The previous day on Thursday, the ping bar is actually, when we get such candlesticks, you will see an impulsive move. So currently, as I said, guys, we didn't pull back to the zone the time it broke out of the zone there. So price is gradually looking to tap on that zone. Maybe you could start to sell from there, or we could even break and continue buying, or with the uptrend. So on the 4-hour, we can see that buyers are already in this market. You understand? Buyers are already in. We are just waiting for an impulsive move to close above the zone, the supply zone, making it the demand zone. Then you could start to take buy orders. The first possible target could be at 0.88726. I could be wrong. Price could just be taken on by sellers, and then it could drop, pull back, and continue changing with that downtrend direction. You understand? But technically we need to go tap that breakout. Now on the USDCHF, you can see that this area here is a neckline of the W pattern overall. This is a neckline. So this is the neckline. We had an impulse on this certain day, and then price dropped to test the previous breakout. Since then, we've been seeing buyers coming in. I uploaded a post on my social media platforms on Facebook as well as Instagram, showing the setup when it was here. before CPI. So this move here, it was, I think CPI move, this one somewhere here, it was the CPI move, because before it was here, and then I spoke about this setup on the previous video. So buyers came in with the stop loss below here, and the first target is at 1.34994. So this one, guys, bullish, 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 bullish. I might be wrong, but accordingly we are buying this one, and there are already buyers holding. Continuing, looking at the US 500, I meant to say US 500 trend. Wow. Looking at the US 500, aka Standard and Poor 500, S&P 500 on the 4-hour time frame. So guys, even the S&P 500, I spoke about it. I mentioned that we are on a downtrend. See this corrective zone here? Price eventually impulsed. Currently we're getting a pullback, so this is a pullback. I could just clear this out. Trend line, not the trend. Yeah, clear this out. So this is the setup. This is the setup that we're having currently. Okay. So we had an impulse, currently experiencing a pullback. So if you are a seller on the US 500, this could be a potential time or a great time to take your sales during the course of the week. Or even maybe you can take orders here, but with a smaller lot, and then maybe it could go even further up. Then you could take your second order, stop loss just above there. And the first target could be at 4383 dollar region. So that's the US 500. Meaning, as well as the Nasdaq will also be selling the coming week, this coming week. Now on the NZD USD on the daily time frame, I'll be trading the NZD interest rates decision this coming week on Wednesday. So if you can see, we have a low here, and then currently price came to test the low, and this is a demand zone. This is a strong demand zone, so possibly it could be broken soon. With the USDJPY retesting, so I'm expecting the NZD USD also to pull back to test the previous breakout. Let's go to the 4-hour. So on the NZD USD, I'm expecting something like this: a pullback to test the previous breakout, a pullback here, testing the previous breakout. Then from here we could start to sell. Sells stop loss just above there. Let's see the 1 hour. Winter is nearly over here in South Africa, so yes, you could get a pullback there, pullback testing the previous breakout. From there we could start to sell. Guys. Could start to sell. Now taking a look at the gold market, the gold chart on the daily time frame. So gold has been on a downtrend for quite some time. We had a long downtrend, price impulsed, but then sellers came in when price tested the previous supply zones, and then from there we seen price impulse, testing the previous high, breaking, pulling back, continuing breaking, testing, and then we had an impulse currently that experienced with the closing of this Friday and Thursday with pin bars. So this signals that soon we could drop like a rock. So let's go on the 4-hour and see it a bit clearer. I think I was trying to catch some cells, and so I have these horizontals or supply zones, demand zones, whatever. So guys, on the gold, we expect to see the same thing that we are seeing on the other pairs that are correlating with the dollar. We expect to see a pullback, test the previous breakout somewhere here, then from there we are continuing with the sell. Something like this, guys, something like this would be ideal, because you can see this area here is a previous demand zone turned to resistance. When price impulse pulled back, that's when it broke out, and then it made it the resistance, and price resisted, pulling back again, still respecting the resistance. So currently with the dollar pulling back or retesting the previous breakout, we'll experience a gradual rise on the gold, and then from there we could start to see sellers coming to this market and for it to drop like a rock. So be careful, guys. Gold can be crazy, so we'll just be waiting for buy. Stop loss just below here, impulse to the upside, then from there drop. If it doesn't drop, then if I take this one, I'll want that I will want for it to, when it taps this zone, immediately to drop. If not, then I'll close my orders maybe after an hour if it does not profit or just does not drop. So guys, that's all for this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new and you love this video, subscribe, set the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. This week I'll be trading NZD. This week I'm dropping a video on how I traded the CPI. Yes guys, so guys, make sure that you share these videos and make sure that you help me grow. Like and comment. Let's share ideas. Let me know what you think and what you want me to talk about. Cheers guys, stay well. Productive week to every one of you.